If you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is V the Pixie. This is my second video. Today we're going to have a chill type of vibe. I'm just sitting on the couch with my raspberry tea. It's snowing outside. We have a cozy ambiance going on here. So grab your tea, grab your coffee, and get comfy. Because today we're going to be talking about the difference between a victim mindset and a growth mindset. On this channel, we talk about mindset, spirituality, and divine feminine energy. So let's start by talking about a victim mindset. So a victim mindset is when you feel like life is happening to you and that people and experiences are against you. You're going to feel like you have no control over your circumstances. So people with this mindset focus on blame, excuses, and feeling powerless. They feel like life and everyone is against them. So some signs of being in a victim mindset are: 1, blaming others for your problems. So you do not go inside of yourself and take accountability for things being your problem. You always blame others and other situations. Like, oh, this happened because she did this to me. Oh, this happened to me because of this and because of her and because of them. You never actually go inside of yourself and take any type of accountability. Number 2, so you often say to yourself, why does this happen to me? These are common words that you would be telling yourself if you were in a victim mindset. So instead of realizing that this is just life and these things do happen because you are going on in the journey of life, instead you say, why is this happening to me? Why am I having such a bad day? Why does my life suck? Why does everybody hate me? Why is everybody out to get me? Like, for example, if you are running late to work and then you run into some traffic, you would repeat to yourself this mantra in your head, like, why does this always happen to me? My life sucks. Everything sucks. I hate my job. I hate life. Everything. This wouldn't happen if my husband didn't wake me up later than I'm supposed to be woken up. All this shit. And number 3, believing you're stuck and that there is no way out. Now, I understand being in this mindset because I have suffered being in a victim mindset for most of my life and feeling like I am stuck in my circumstances and that I can never escape this feeling or this life that I'm living. I'm not saying it's easy to escape these feelings, it's definitely easier said than done. But I am here to show you guys that you can switch the narrative from having a victim mindset to a growth mindset. That's not it for you. There is more available for you in life. Your life is not over. So let's talk about a growth mindset now. So, a growth mindset is believing that you have the power to grow, change, and improve your situation. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? You would be saying, what can I learn from this? You would understand that there is a lesson in everything that happens in your life. Everything is meant to show you that and grow you in life. Everything is meant to be a lesson for you. So you would be saying, what is this trying to teach me? Rather than, why is this happening to me? So now, let's talk about the signs of being in a growth mindset. Number 1, would be taking responsibilities for your actions and the outcomes of those actions. Now, while not everything is your fault and your problem, you can bring the power back onto yourself by taking some kind of accountability and realizing that there are choices you can make, that you are in control of your life. By putting the power outside of yourself, you're saying, why does this happen to me? Everybody's out to get me and all this stuff. But once you bring the power back into yourself, you realize you do have the power to change these outcomes and these circumstances with your mindset. So, number 2, the second sign of being in a growth mindset is embracing challenges as opportunities. So this is kind of like what I just said. You'll realize that there is a lesson and growth in everything that happens to you. There are going to be challenges in life. I know. We didn't sign up for all of this shit to happen to us. All of these roadblocks. I know it's hard to understand that you are going to be on a bumpy road in life, but going along for the ride and realizing that you can embrace these challenges instead of pushing it away and blaming and hating life, you can really bring the power back onto yourself. Now, the third sign of being in a growth mindset is focusing on solutions instead of problems. All of these are pretty similar to each other. The main point of being in a growth mindset is that you switch the narrative of seeing challenges as a bad thing. In a growth mindset, you would see it as just a challenge. It wouldn't be the end of the world. There's always another route to take. There's always a better outcome on its way to you. You can always choose a different outcome by changing your mindset about the situation. It's about shifting from feeling powerless and into feeling empowered. You are in control of your life. Life is not in control of you. So, to change from a victim mindset to a growth mindset, we're going to need to change our perspective about situations. We're going to take control of our life and our situations. Put yourself in the driver's seat rather than the passenger seat. What's going to happen is you're going to go through obstacles in life, but it's how you handle those obstacles that are going to impact your life. We're going to see problems as opportunities. You may have heard this story before. One twin grew up to be an alcoholic, and when asked what happened, why he was the way that he was, he said, "I learned from my father." Now, the other twin of the same father never touched alcohol. He was successful. He was a successful businessman in life. And when asked what happened, he said, "I learned from watching my father." In this story, you could see that there's two different perspectives, two different mindsets. One twin chose to have a victim mindset in life, and the other twin took the same situation and chose to have a growth mindset. While your environment and upbringing may have impacted you, it does not have to define you. That is your choice, if it's going to define you or not. Tea break. So when you are in a victim mindset, you often use any negative situation as a way to kind of confirm the story you've been telling yourself. So, for example, like, my car broke down because the world is out to get me. So you will use anything that's happening in your life to just kind of confirm that story. So we're going to need to switch that narrative. So we're going to see how to switch that narrative from a victim mindset to a growth mindset. Number one, take responsibility for your actions and the choices you make. While not everything may be your fault, you can still shift your mindset to ask, what can I do about this now? There is always another choice. There's always another way. It's not the end of the world. Number two, we're going to reframe challenges. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, we're going to view them as opportunities to learn and grow. A quote from Thomas Edison is, "I have not failed 10,000 times. I've successfully found 10,000 ways that will not work." Some food for thought. And number three, practice gratitude and positive self-talk. Focus on what you can control and what's going well in your life. So what helps me a lot is to kind of have a gratitude list and to remind myself what I am grateful for in my life and what is going well in my life. And I've noticed that when I do that, it kind of attracts more positive things into my life. What you focus on does grow. So if you're focusing on everything being against you, more of that is going to enter your life. If you're focusing on all the things that are going well for you, you know, I'm so grateful for my family, my friends, the roof over my head, the fact that I have warm tea and that I have a nice blanket and a nice couch, more of that will be attracted into your life. We're going to shift from a scarcity and a lack mindset to abundance mindset. So another way that I shift from a lack mindset to an abundant mindset, like I said before, is positive self-talk. So other ways that I do that is mirror work. So while I'm getting ready in the morning, while I'm putting on my makeup, while I'm doing my hair, while I'm getting dressed, I speak to myself in the mirror. I say, you're amazing. Today's going to be amazing. You're smart. You're successful. You're brave. You're kind. You're amazing. And by doing this, I realized that it kind of just like sets the mood for the entire day for me. By repeating these things to myself, I've accepted that in life there are going to be obstacles, but it's about how I handle those obstacles that make a difference in my life. So like I've talked about before, your mindset does shape your reality. If you're stuck in a victim mindset, you'll see everything as a problem. But with a growth mindset, every challenge becomes a stepping stone to something greater. You do have the power to choose which mindset you live in. You know, nobody has that power over you. No situation has that power over you. You can always find a solution to your problems. I just want you guys to realize your power and that it is not the end of the world. If you're going through something right now, it will get better. There's always a better way for you, a better situation for you. It will come, I promise. Just hang in for the ride, and try to change that perspective. Just shift that in your mind from having just a negative, seeing everything as a negative situation, to seeing everything in a more positive light. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys being here. Again, I am V the Pixie, and I hope this helped you guys reflect on where you might be holding yourself back in life, and how you can start to shift to a growth mindset. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day.